Really been cooking all day. What you shouldn't eat now? What you need?
No.
Okay, you give her what she gets. She ain't about to go to sleep. She just wanna take a little time to herself. She been cooking for y'all. Let her have that, okay? She's not annoying you. She just wants time to herself, like I had to myself, okay? When I was sleeping.
Who opened the
Okay?
fridge?
That's all I mean. I'm gonna give y'all cookies in a minute.
Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Hey, yo. This is sound effect. Fire ass, dude. Fire ass.
Alright, y'all gotta lock in, man, in the league game right now.
Championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's Carr. Makes the catch. It's Young. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with the 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Carr. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Setting the tone early, Coach. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
No, touchdown already.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. On the ground, it's Williams. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
What?
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the ground.
I'm gonna ask first down, bro.
Stop just short of the marker. It's going to be
Oh my God, bro.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Texas Tech, 0.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Back to pass. It's McMillan. And it's incomplete. 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play was stale. And now they'll set up for the point after. Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll hand it off. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker
Bro,
out there.
every fucking play is on me, bro.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now the timeout is called. defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial third down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Some confusion.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck?
False start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideout's now clustered. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it.
Look at that, bro.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. He's back to throw again on second down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Punting, ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Red Raiders keep the football on the move.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Perry. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. The sure hands, it's Sampson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep
deep shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit with any deep throws later in this game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Red Raiders pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Sampson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Second down after that previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. He can't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A great catch and run for 6. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Delayed handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Way too much speed on that play. And a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss. That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Caught on the outside, it's Williams. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
1st down, we're going to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 35. Texas Tech, 21.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. Time left here in the 3rd quarter of this conference championship game, likely the final play of the period. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running back with the football. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Launching one to the end zone. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards into the end zone. He gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Burst into space. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense.
They'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
How about this on his 2-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. And the Oaks of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's McMillan. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it rip. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a 1st down, but they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Oh, and it's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Notre Dame, 47. Texas Tech, 28.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for two. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Off target and incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make it.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. There will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now out comes the field goal team. Gotta admit, I am extremely puzzled here. This is either a fake or the coach is delusional, or both. And that's why you don't see field goal attempts that long very often. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Bye.